WDAS-FM 105.3, your adult mix, and certainly your adult topics. If you go to WDASFM.com, you'll see Mimi's book picks. And for this month, our book pick is With Eyes from Both Sides by Thelma Wright. We happen to have Thelma Wright in the studio with us today. What an extraordinary story. It's a story of love. It's a story of Thelma Wright and her life here in Philadelphia. Certainly a thriller, a tragedy, but also a very triumphant story. Now today, we're going to speak with Thelma Wright, the one and only, and of course, has a little tag on there that says living in and out of the game. Thelma, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And well, what a pleasure it is to have you here. The title of the book is called With Eyes from Both Sides. What sides are you actually speaking of?
Well, I'm speaking of living a double life. That's where the title came from. I lived a dual life, I guess you would say. I was a mother, attending parent-teacher meetings, soccer games, basketball games during the day, and making moves by night. So I came up with Eyes from Both Sides.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Now, this book itself was told to an individual who actually kind of penned it. Who is that?
Yes, Cia Lease. We were childhood friends. Come to find out, she had written another book, The Gatekeeper. Very talented young lady that we've been friends since we were little kids. And another friend referred me to C and told me that she had written The Gatekeeper. So it actually turned out to be a very good match.
Well, one thing it is a story about love. You fell in love with a gentleman. His name is Jackie. Can you tell me how you fell in love with him? What was so interesting about this man that was really the father of your son?
Jackie was what we always referred to as a man's man. He was a man of his word. He handled things really well. You know what I'm saying? And he was very charismatic, very charming. But the flip side of that, he could be very serious, no nonsense, and very dangerous
as well. And so with that dangerous part, was that exciting to you as a young woman, or you didn't mind it, or did you just ignore it?
Well, I think, myself included, women, we like to feel safe. We like to feel that we have someone who will protect us, provide for us, and profess what he feels, like Steve Harvey says. Mm-hmm. And so I felt very safe with him. I felt very comfortable with him. I knew about, his life and basically what he did and his involvement in the game, not as deep in the beginning, but I just felt very comfortable with him.
Mm-hmm. In the world of drug lords and kingpins, do you think that people can get so caught up into it that they really never want to get out of it?
Absolutely. It's funny you asked that question. I was listening this morning and we were talking about, on the Steve Harvey Show, they were talking about how these young black men, they pay their debt to society. They are incarcerated. There's no rehabilitation for them, and they come back out to the same streets and the same environment that they left. And, even for my own son who, has a degree in government and trying to find, decent employment or trying to find someone to just give him a rope, it's very difficult. So when they find out that they can make moves and be their own boss and make a lot of money, it's there, the feeling, just the mere fact that they can call their own shots would make you want to be involved in the game, but they don't realize the consequences that come with it. There are two consequences that come with it. It's either death or incarceration. And basically, in our times now, the drug game is definitely something you want to stay away from. It's just not worth it.
So what would you say will be the best of times? I mean, not just as part of the game or just part of your life. What would you can say would be the best of times for Thelma?
Well, I always say with more money comes more problems, and it seemed like, Jackie and I were very happy when there wasn't a lot of money around. We were spending a lot of time together, the two of us, and then my son was born, and we were a family, and that was the best of times. Having my son was the best thing that happened to me in my life, something that I always wanted, and that was really good times. Our family times together, our trips together,
yes.
Our holidays. We'd have a lot of holiday parties, and I'd entertain, and that was the best of times for me.
We're speaking with Thelma Wright. Her book is entitled With Eyes from Both Sides. What would you say, because it's hard for me to ask you this question, what would you say would be the worst of times?
When my husband got killed was the worst time ever for me. I never imagined living my life without him. I never imagined raising my son alone. So that was very difficult for me, and it took a very long time for me to finally realize what I was going through and what I had gone through. In writing this book, With Eyes from Both Sides, it really, I had to relive everything all over again, and it was very difficult. Times that I had to think about conversations that I would have with my son in reference to his father not being around and him never seeing him again. Times when my son was doing really good things in school and excelling in sports and doing very well.
Yes.
I'd always think about how proud his father would have been of him, and this was something we always talked about. We wanted him to have the best education that he could. We wanted to give him a really good life. So not having him in my life, raising my son, was the most difficult time for me. I always felt like I could get through everything. After going through that, I felt like everything else came easy.
Wow, that is really amazing. I can't even imagine what it's like to go through that, the death of a husband. I know that when you go through a divorce or you break up with someone that you've been with for a long time, it feels like a severing, like a part of you is gone. I can't even imagine what that is like, and thank you for expressing that with us. With Eyes from Both Sides by Thelma Wright, they talk about you as being the queen pin in this book. What about that, Miss Thelma? Right?
Well,
Okay, wait a second. We're going to answer that next week on WDASFM.com. Please go there for the entire interview. You get a chance to see Thelma Wright herself, the writer, and actually the one who told the story. This is her life story of With Eyes from Both Sides by Thelma Wright, and it was told by
Cialise.
Cialise, and you can go to WDASFM.com and you can check out the interview as well. Are you a Twitter?
Yes, I am.
Do you tweet?
Yes, I do, all day long. You can actually follow me on Twitter at Thelma B. Wright, and also you can purchase my book on my website at www.thelma, that's THELMA, B as in boy, WRIGHT.com.
Well, we're speaking with Thelma Wright, With Eyes from Both Sides, and you'll hear her story. More of it on WDASFM.com and more next week on 105.3 WDAS, your adult mix.